Oh jee. Vul hem. For that heat transfer we were working on last winter, they finally decided to go on this edge of the field and run it through here and then up to that glass house. It means that we need to dig up this whole line this week. So first they are gonna weld the pipes together, so they already welded up a lot of that, but it needs to be connected all in one and then it can be dropped in the hole. I will have to dig up that hole this week somewhere when it meets the planning. And we already did some digging here to figure out where the heat transfer was going to this winter. As this winter the planning was to go through the orchard. Now the plan is to go there, up front of the orchard. So it means the pipes, they come here out of the ground. We're gonna make a U-turn back here and then run it up to the creek and then back into the field. Well, that's also the direction where they are coming from. So it's gonna be a really weird pipe walk, but the issue is at this point the creek is running and the pipe is over 3 meters deep, while the soil is some kind of clay and it's absolutely soaked with water, so we cannot dig there properly. It's really dirty mud coming out of the ground. It's some kind of mix between mud and swamp, and here we are a bit higher up, so that's why it's going with a U-turn. It's absolutely not a logical thing for pipe work, but in this kind of soil it's the only thing we can do, so that's how we're gonna do it. On this side we got the pipes coming up here, and we will have to continue digging around the water pool up to that glass house, as that company has a big heater and they are going to transfer the heat to the other glass houses. So these two big pipes will have to be going through and around the corner. So 2 days ago we dug this hole, and today is the 9th of July. So it's midsummer and we have a water level less than 1 meter under the grass level here. And that just proves how wet this field is. And this was already emptied out today because they wanted to take a look at it, but it filled up again. You can also see how brown it is. This is the natural color of the groundwater in this field, because it has so much iron in there. It colors completely brown from the rust. They already drilled the big pipes through the road, so now they dug it up and it's gonna be underground here, coming to the side and then coming on this side. So that's where the pipes are gonna be. It's still a discussion if it's gonna be above ground or underground, so we will figure that out in the upcoming few days. We don't know yet. The water lines, they are in completely up till here. So they dug it in this week. Unfortunately, this part still needs to be made. But now it's summer holiday for 4 weeks. And after then it will probably proceed. But that's also when our harvest starts. So we have to look in how that's gonna go, because we need to harvest this field within 4 to 5 weeks. As we got Ulster here, and the first pick will be in 4 weeks. So we need to be able to drive in and out with the plugger tracks. Project has been going on now for nearly a year, just because it has been so wet the whole winter. So there has been no way to dig here, because the groundwater level still is that high up. And that's also the reason why the pipes go over the ground and they will be left that way. So we will have to take away a few apple trees. We do get paid for that, so we get paid for the place that the pipes take up, because it is taking up space. But getting it in the ground with this water level is impossible. So we got now this pipe running here, and it's going over top because it's way cheaper. But also, if anything breaks down in the future, they can easily fix it. But that also means we need to remove some apple trees. So that already harvested these trees, and now we can take the poles out. That way we can still turn around here. Otherwise we cannot get into the rows anymore. Of course, this is all being paid for, so it doesn't matter for us.
Digging deep in shadows, lost in dirt and gloom, scratching at the surface, searching for the room. Pulling roots in memories, stuck beneath the stone, gripping onto madness, feeling so alone. Digging deeper till the darkness breaks, pulling up my reasons, all my own mistakes. Soft earth crumbles slowly beneath my aching hands, gripping lost ambitions, time to take a stand. Energetic pulses, heartbeats racing fast, scratching at the surface, future overtakes the past. Digging deeper till the darkness breaks, pulling up my reasons, all my own mistakes. Soft earth crumbles slowly beneath my aching hands, gripping lost ambitions, time to take a stand.
Alright, So these guys, they finished up the pipe work. So the pipe is now going underneath here, going back in that direction, turning back around and back in this direction again to go underneath the path which we drilled last year, and then going around the corner to the other company where they actually heat water for the glass house over there. The apples are ripe and also over there are ripe, so we are gonna level the path out here, as there has been a lot of digging going on for the last few weeks, and we need to make sure that everything is perfectly flat for our harvesting, as we don't want to bump over every time with apples and pluck with tracks, and it just needs to be perfectly flat so we can drive it. So I attached the shove and we're gonna do it with the shove. So the reason that we are in the field with the excavator is because we have a mud pool here, but it's not just a mud pool, it's a leak. We have to fix that. To do so, we need to dig it up while it's sunny. We know it's going to be nice weather the whole next week, so we want to dig it up now, get it fixed so it can dry up for a week. We fill it up with sand and then it should be good for at least this harvest. After harvest, the whole pad will be built back into good shape and then it should be fine, but we don't want this to be a sinkhole in the pad, so we have to fix it before it comes wet again. So we're gonna dig it out a bit now so it can dry up, and then hopefully it will be fine for the rest of the harvest.
Energetic pulses, heartbeats racing fast, scratching at the surface, future overtakes the past. Digging, digging deeper till the darkness breaks, pulling up my reasons, all my old mistakes. Soft earth crumbles slowly beneath my aching hands, gripping lost ambitions, time to take a stand. Lurk, pulling roots from buried past, graveyard of a love that gasp. Fingers bleed from all this work, heart beats fast and voices lurk. Thinking deep just to survive, scratching hard to stay alive. In this pit where darkness grows, falling free from what we know. Digging tunnels through my mind, there's a light to find, pulling demons from the dirt, gripping stories hidden.
We fixed the water pipe down here and we flattened it out again with new sand and gravel, so that way we can drive over here again, because we are still in the middle of harvest, and with the excavator I was able to push the clay out here, so we got nice and clean sand in the hole, because this clay just keeps having a mud pool. So everything that we pull out, we replace by sand. That way we at least get a decent road, because we need to be able to drive over it and not sink our machinery away, especially during harvest. We do not want to sink equipment. So now this road should be good again, and at least we can drive over it again, because it's really nice to be able to drive here during harvest.